to be, quote, better off than most states in the U.S., why do you think it is so important for Texas to become independent now, after being in the Union for 171 years? Senator Wilson, would you like to answer that?
That's a really good question. And the briefest answer is we're just running out of time because there's an increasing level of tyranny coming from Washington, D.C. and the global elites. And they have the means to make it impossible for us in the near future to have a session like this. Plus, they have thousands, maybe tens of thousands by now, of what says on the shoulder patches, Homeland Response Force, the Homeland Response Force. Young people in full uniform, armed, traveling around in armored vehicles on the interstates. I've seen them and talked with them at the truck stops and so on, who aren't reporting to military officers. They are just run by Homeland Security. So they can stamp out dissent very quickly. The other thing that's important is that the rest of the world and the other 49 states are looking to Texas to do something. And they realize to some extent that Texas is uniquely qualified to take the first step, the big step of regaining sovereignty as a nation state. And the reason is we won our independence from Mexico in a defensive battle in 1836. After that, we entered into treaties with Mexico and the United States as equal and sovereign and friendly nations, along with that treaties with many other nations and the Indian nations. We are a treaty-making nation, and those treaties, unless they have been by both sides ended, are still in force. So the window will close rapidly, and we have to move rapidly to get this to happen. Independence 5 years from now is not an option. As far as I can see, gaining independence 1 year from now is not an option. We have to move now.
Thank you, Senator.